kicks, Irving, catch, fire. Back iron, no, long rebound. White ends up with it. Looking to move. Brown soars in. And
when you have this high level of offense, obviously number 1 and number 2 and 3-point, that's the guard because he has a move and a counter to it.
He has over 130 step-back threes this season. Next closest player, Jason Tatum, with 67. Misfires on that one. Refined his three-point shot, and he carried back here to the States where he's played well with Dallas when healthy. Celtics has done a nice job clamping down on the defensive end in this second quarter. Here is Brown weaving through.
Finishes.
Has scored at least 25 in 7 straight, tying a career high. White around and off. Rebound. Popped.
Trying to get good looks. You saw Luka miss that one, but we've only seen really 3-point shots thus far.
Brown inside. Celtics maintained an 8 to 12-point lead for most of that first half as Brown off the mark would have given Doncic his triple-double and would have given Dallas the lead. Here's Brown, this time in rhythm, connecting on a triple. Looked like he got hit on the attempt, and that's exactly what he's contesting. But a missed opportunity nonetheless there from Luka. Brown in the third from 3. Has missed his last 4 after making 3 straight. Brown, connects. And the tip won by Boston as Green flings it off Holiday. James Williams, our crew chief, as Brown. And Boston the board.
Yeah, and Boston is first in the NBA in first quarter points and second quarter points. What does that mean? That means they come out and hit first. That's what they do. They put teams on their heels and fail to score. We know about the lob. We know that he is always trying to create looks for his teammates. But sometimes being aggressive at the rim opens up things for your teammates. As you see, Jay.
But yeah, Kuminga has completely changed the way Golden State looks at this season as Brown connects again on a 3.
Have earned that right to say those things. He is an NBA champion. He was contributing on this team since he has shown up. But sometimes to take your game to the next level, as need to. Am I following the defensive assignments? Those are things that take time to really implement themselves in a player's career.
Brown, you bet! Jaylen Brown is
drafted in 19 like it was yesterday. Now it's year 7. He told me he's just trying to stay in the moment, not try to rush it and enjoy every second. He scored 83.
The way he's defended this season, but we talked about it the other night, Richard, and I thought it was such a great way for Joe Mazzulla to articulate it. He said not only has he put up the numbers, that he's 6 now from 3. It's a 40-point Celtics lead in this first half. Brown, the deep catch and the finish.
Records for the Boston Celtics.
Right.
That's different. That's special. That lets you know where your team is.
Wow. A mammoth hammer there from Brown off the delivery. Where the score looks like this, both ways, whether you're up or you're down.
Thank you for clarifying. I don't know. I haven't been in many games. I haven't been in many games like this.
50-point games.
Porzingis couldn't finish it.
And I like the decision to be aggressive by Mobley. That's just an area where he's going to have to get stronger to be able to finish.
Brown, Porzingis. Cavs have missed their last 6 shots and now trail by 4. Brown all the way to the 10, making it look easy. 31% from the field. Celtics are only shooting 42%, but very good from 3-point territory. That's too easy. It's Jaylen Brown. 13.7 rebounds. Tatum is going off. 22 points, 9 boards. Short pop for Jaylen Brown.
In transition and starting to get some confidence offensively.
Brown, open look, count it. It's a 3. Pass, and it bounces off the hands of Merrill. Brown, oh, he went for the big finish. He got denied by the rim, but the follow.
Adjustment, forcing that aggression of the Celtics defense against them.
Brown, left hand, using the Holiday screen. Niang comes over to help defensively. Brown, jumper, going!
Holiday cuts, but Jokic got a hand on that. Forces the turnover. Now White takes it right back. Brown running with him for the lob.
A rare dunk.
Last 2 years, Jokic has way more triple-doubles than he does dunks. Scores. Jokic hits the deck. Boston pushes it here. After the make, Brown taking on Gordon. Brown lays it in. Oh, Jaylen Brown.
So we got good luck for the most shot in the first quarter. I heard you telling your team we got to play physical. As far as Joker is concerned, how do you think you guys are doing thus far on him?
Yeah, you got a couple deep paint.
Offensive rebound. Jaylen Brown in traffic. Gets his own twice. Gets another one courtesy of Tillman. Three. Looked good out of his hand. He missed it. Brown another offensive rebound. That's the 9th for the Celtics. And Brown scores with the left hand.
Jaylen Brown just to his right hand, so he did a good job in that regard, but he was just too deep. Nice finish.
And he pulls up for three here. Brown over Brown. Oh, yeah, White's having a career year. You talk about finishing pieces with Porzingis. Well, White as well as Brown looks spry. So here, and the Nuggets lead by 5.
Neither one of these teams force a lot of turnovers, but when they do, they've both been effective.
Brown going strong, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Boston is struggling from the three-point line as Brown gets it to the basket and lays it. Boston turnover. Oh, KCP had the right idea, but Jokic wasn't looking. And now Brown on the runaway. And we're tied again. Porzingis with a block. Jaylen Brown trying to turn it into points. Does so. What a sequence there for Boston. Nuggets lead is 9 as Brown sticks another one. 32 for Jaylen Brown. Second made three-pointer. Well, the bench is giving the Nuggets a lot of production tonight. Wow, what a... Like this bench allowing Michael Malone to let him ride with Jokic sitting. Brown set up by Tatum. Got it. Jaylen Brown. Jokic lost the handle. Arguing with the refs. Tony Brothers letting him argue.
Well, he's going to call the T on him right here.
And now
Layups just wouldn't go down early. Stolen by Brown. I don't think he's going to miss this one. Jaylen Brown, he was magnificent in that lost layup, wouldn't go. White is everywhere there in the first 8 minutes. Brown, nice sidestep, gets inside and banks that one home. Crossover Brown. Holiday the fake back up top. Straight on three-pointer. Jaylen Brown from downtown. Holiday. Brown drives on Beal. Jaylen Brown switches, back shot, it's good for Brown. Brown goes right at Beal and scores yards in the NBA and blocks. And he talks about one of his mindset is not to foul. And he plays so aggressively. And as Brown knocks, saying shot clock violation. Saying he got hit. 19 for Beal. Jaylen Brown sidestep late with the Celtics. Played with the Knicks, the Bulls, the Cavs, the Bucks. A lot of G League. Boy, he's played well tonight. Jaylen Brown. Take the cigar herd back here. Jaylen Brown on the drive, goes inside, layup is good. 20.
Scoot Henderson's got it. Scoot between defenders out of backcourt. Jabbed away from behind by Derek White, a supreme defender.
Yeah.
And they turn it into a 3-on-1 downhill, just like that.
He did, and now here's his shot against the Celtics. His other former organization.
Brown fakes. Look at him serve.
Over his last 4. Last 5 actually averaging his 28 points per game. And playing sound basketball of when to go, when to slow.
They had Pascal Siakam was still in the fold, OG Anunoby, and Precious Achiuwa, and so forth. Here's White, he'll kick it outside. Brown will heave a 3 and knocks it with Cornette looming up top. He'll come up to screen on Simons. Brown off the pick. Simons under the screen. Brown into the lane. Running right-hander up and in for the 6'6" Jaylen Brown.
Because if that's a made bucket, Boston might be falling back into that zone where DA might not have that real estate available to him in the middle.
Here's Brown spinning, elevating, and a good closeout.
Chris was right there.
He was right there.
Chris was right there.
An 11-0 run to pull to win in 5. Brown has a block by Fava, recovered by Brown, strolls into the lane, and snakes off. Operating on a double team, jump pass To Brown, slashes in, draws contact.
And so let's see if they can continue playing him off the ball as he is here until a turnover takes place. And Jaylen Brown goes in for the layup.
At his turn. You got 5 sets of eyes on White. Off it comes to Brown, drives into the lane, nice to the glass. And the acrobatic route.
He could have spaced out even more when Pritchard caught the ball and had an open three. He just took his time and knew he was going to get to the bucket regardless.
That was White from behind. Poke free, Pritchard the other way. 3-on-3, Brown to the middle, navigates, spins, collects a defender or two, and lays it.
They're one of the harder teams when you switch to get underneath, to position your body between them and the bucket. And if you don't do that, they get
more as our game has ever seen. At that size, being able to handle the basketball.
Brown 3.
Horford.
Durant throws it away. White with the pick. 3-on-2. Brown defends, kicks it out, and Xavier Tillman, the newest Celtic, is in the game. Chiseling inside. Brown.
I love his aggressiveness, putting pressure on the Celtics defense.
Brown working himself inside, thrusting up a shot, got it to drop. Richard again, out of the blocks, off to the races. Hold on for Brown. Oh, he was airborne.
Here for Phoenix.
Brown with a 3.
Perfect from the floor, 3 of 3, 7 points off the bench here for Phoenix.
It's Brown inside.
That in and out dribble, little Smitty, hesitation move, get all the way to the cup.
Driving Brown. Wide point spread, and then the current is -5.5. Austin controls it. Brown outside for 3. And he's picked sideways. White retrieves it. Buckers on him. In the corner, Brown 3.
He's lined up because he knew he had time with no defender within 3 feet of him.
Good observation. Brown with the fadeaway. Suns. Shot clock at 4. Brown makes a move. O'Neal is there to meet him along with Wainwright. And he's still good to go.
That was one of the question marks coming into this season, and they've been answered.
Brown will put up a 3. With a 3.
Look at this, a steal by Brown.
Sasser. Here's Pritchard, he's looking.
That game was crazy, Zora.
From the corner.
He's really sure to be a guy who puts him over the top.
All the way to the rim. Jaylen Brown. The denial by Cornette. Picked right back up by Stewart. Brown to town.
Sports. If you love sports, if you have a passion for something, there is a place for you.
There's actually more jobs behind the scenes. Brown back in the... You're done as a defender.
Especially in today's NBA.
One-on-one game for Jaylen Brown. Yes, sir. You saw that coming. Recognize that shot clock is winding down. 2-on-1. Like practice.
In that second quarter, it has been a point of emphasis all season long for head coach Joe Mazzulla. 25-point quarters. As Jaylen Brown elevates.
I saw Duran down there. Apparently he did not. Brown. Eyeing up his prey once again. Off the window. Yes.
Kristaps well rested here.
Hoping defense leads to some offense. Extra pass. Brown through the traffic. 9. Celtics gotta go if they win it in their 2-for-1.
For Porzingis. Jay Crowder with the first bucket of the ball game for Milwaukee. He had 18 in that win at home against Phoenix, and they turn it over. They can get a 2-for-1 if they choose to.
Brown doesn't pass up the opportunity, and he gets the shooter's
ball, guys.
Sometimes easier said than done against a great defense like the Celtics. Brown raising up. See what kind of adjustment Joe Mazzulla makes, if any. Brown behind the big screen by Horford, and he counters with a three-ball. Lopez offensive foul as Brown corrals the loose ball. Crosses over Middleton. Got it off with the left hand. Brown on Gallinari, a favorable matchup for the Celtics. On the blow-by.
And a back-to-back tomorrow. They may reverse that tomorrow. They're just trying to keep everybody healthy until the postseason begins. Everybody in a groove, too, like Jaylen Brown right. Derek White looking inside for Jaylen Brown. Against Brown Jr. of the Pistons. Scores off the square. He's his head coach. Recruited by John Beilein to play at West Virginia. Pass. Yeah, Porzingis with Fournier. Chimezie Metu. Lawson goes inside and Jaylen Brown scores. Road in the forecourt against Peyton Pritchard, just dogging him. And here's a step in front steal by Jaylen Brown. Lays it up, lays it in.
A little over 5.5 to go. Can't let this thing get away.
Right.
Keep it right here in tight quarters if at all possible.
That doesn't help Jaylen.
You make him dribble it. Duncan can get to the basket and score on you.
Good chance. Jaylen Brown can score on you. He has 11. Cage pass tipped away. White ahead to Jaylen Brown. Up to the left hand. And here is White. Curls. Jaylen Brown drives. Double clutch hook on the trying his season high. Greg told you earlier his career high is 30. Jaylen Brown from downtown drains it. Brown. Brown with a backup long gun. It goes.
Look at that.
He can hurt you from everywhere.
You know what's funny?
The third. Jaylen Brown pulls his way on Fournier to the basket.
In cash prizes. These aren't your dad's video games, George and Greg.
I guess not. Jaylen Brown for three, and it's through.
Brown drags Capella out above that three-point line. Jaylen will take it. Capella runs into him. Making an average of 12 points a game. It's the biggest as the Hawks turn it over. Brown's going to take it up and in, and Quinn wants a timeout.
He shot the ball and shot the ball this year. He's been on point, shooting a nice percentage.
Man, they are just ISOing
many shots.
Cross court to Pritchard. Bounce inside for Seth. Corner three, Brown. Got it.
There's no stopping these guys, man.
5 on threes. So we got 19 threes to go. They turn over here. Lost the dribble. Brown's got it. Turnover Atlanta. Jaylen Brown right to the hole.
Well, he's a strong individual.
The bump, the miss. Rebound. Brown. Jaylen. And our foul on Atlanta. Jaylen off the bounce. He connects.
Early in the quarter.
Jaylen Brown. So smooth. 21. Boy, I love Wesley Matthews. They're switching here, but now he's got Brown. The old vet digging down. Throws it a tough shot. Brown hits him. 9 games on Monday nights. Brown throws the floater and opens the scoring. Jaylen had 24 here Monday.
Tough three.
And another turnover. This is going to be a very easy slam for Brown. 16-13. Jaylen, what a move. Boy, he had his mind made up. He was going. Finds it. Garrison Matthews. Turns the corner, lost the handle. Now to Brown. Jaylen driving and scoring.
He made sure no one.
Bogey. Lost the ball to Holiday. Ahead to Brown. Timeout for Quinn. His jumper blocked by Brown. Celtics by 1. Brown off to the races. Sidesteps Garrison to avoid the charge and lays it in. Brown changes course and flushes it. Jaylen Brown defended by Hunter. 4 on the shot clock. Brown goes up, hits it. 3-point game. Zingis. KP looking on the bounce. It's going to be Brown. He'll shoot it and hit it with 6.2.
He's one of the big reasons the Pels are among the league leaders. And that is Jaylen Brown.
Stay away from right now.
To D inside. Pounds are on the run. And almost taken away by Nance. Corner 3. Tough shot, Jaylen Brown.
That's a tough shot.
He's talented. Into the shot clock for Jaylen Brown.
You got to cover boxes and elbows.
He wants the 3.
That's tough.
Gets it.
That's tough. That is tough because he literally stared Trey Murphy down.
Even this point of the season. Derek White off the run. He wanted to go back to Porzingis. That was collaborated. Didn't take it away. But Brown gets the triple.
And again, you have to top of Chula, Joe.
Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown's going to run right back. And on the reverse, gets the roll. So much in the second half. And a great pass. Porzingis, he waited.